We'll start out using SauderLink by how to look up an order. Go to Order Info, Order Inquiry, and you're given a couple of options. We can look up by PO number. So for example, if my customer PO number is test1234, I can submit it, and there it goes. There's my solder order number. I click on the orange part, and it's going to bring up that order. So I can see who the bill to was, who the ship to was, things like the order date, when it's going to ship, what the status is, has it been confirmed for shipment, and then I can go down and see the item level inventory. Once it ships, there'll be delivery tracking info there as well. But here we see the extended prices, the quantity by unit, material number, and then down at the bottom there will be a subtotal, which is list price, then taking out your discount off list for your net total. Another way to look up orders is to go to Order Inquiry and Ship To location. Look at your ship to location. By your count, you may only have one, and it's going to pull up all orders in the last year, calendar year. So then you can just click on the order that you're looking for, and again, look at all the different details for that order. Now this is an example of one that's already shipped, so you'll see the actual ship date right here versus the planned ship date, carrier info, and the pro number, which is you could go to the carrier's website and track that pro number to see exactly where your shipment is. Again, here's the quantities in eaches, the material number, total at list price, take your discount off, and there's your net total. It also will give you weight if you need that for any other information. So this one having already shipped and billed, I can click on the invoice as well and see invoice details. And the invoice will give me details like list price, the discount off list, and then my net total on that order. And another way you can look up an invoice is to go to Invoice Inquiry and look up by date, which just allows you to input a date range and see any invoices during that time period. Next, let's go in and look at how to place a product order. So go to Order Info, place a product order, and then there's just a lot of kind of information here on this front page, which mostly you can ignore, but if you'd like to read through it, it just gives you more details. And we're going to place a new order, although this is the same place you go for a saved order. We'll hit the drop-down menu, select our ship to location, and put our customer PO number in. This is your PO. Next, you're just going to type in your quantity in pieces, and then type in your material number. So this would be information you could pull off a quote you did in 2020, or if you had a previous order, or if you use our online planner, just look for the material number and the quantity to type here. Once you have your pieces in, if you want us to hold on to the shipment or not deliver it until after a certain time, you can enter dates there, but typically you're going to ignore those and either save your order or continue forward if you want to preview the order. So hitting continue will not actually lock your order in. It's going to just get you to the next step. So you see up top, it's a pending order, not yet in the system. Very important. This is not the final stage. And you'll see everything down below. Subtotal is your list price, your discount off list is your discount allowance, and your net item total is your final cost. If you needed to change anything, you could hit change order here. It's going to bring you back to the previous screen and just allow you to change quantity. So if I needed to give myself 2 of the 416681s, I could do that and hit continue. And then it'll update the order accordingly. And down below, there's going to be some fields you're going to ignore. You could enter anything in special instructions if there was something special we need to know, but when you're ready, you're just going to submit the order. Now, once you submit it, that's an actual order. It's going to say, make sure your pricing is verified, everything's good, because once it's submitted, we can't change it. If you have any changes, you need to email us immediately after you've hit submit and reference the order number that's going to pop up here after it's been submitted. So this is your solder order number. It's also a hyperlink. If you want to click on that, you can go check out your order again. You can see an estimated ship date. Carrier information will populate in there once it's been scheduled with the carrier. And again, all your pricing information you can see down here, as well as ship to information, sold to information. And the last thing we'll cover is, let's say you're going to pull a saved order up. I would just go to Order Info, place a product order, scroll to the bottom and click on View Saved Orders, and then I can click on any order that I had started but saved it, meaning I never fully submitted it. And again, you'll just walk through the same process we just went through to submit, versus here I'm saving it to go revisit it another time.